What's poppin', T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with my all tea, all shade Candy and the Gang season 1, episode 2 review. Sorry, I'm putting this review up late. I was tired last night, y'all. You know, even though my cancer treatments are over, I'm still having after effects of radiation, so I get really tired at times. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me, but fuck all that. I've been pumping out videos for y'all, so it better not be no motherfucking complaints. Also, if you are new to the Color Me Pynk channel, everything that I say on this channel is for shits and giggles. We like to have fun over here. We like to joan on people and crack jokes and curse. So if you don't like cursing, if you don't like joning on people and having fun and playing around, then this is not the channel for you. Okay? All right. Now let's get into tonight's review. So we start off this episode with meeting Patrick, Candy's little cousin and godson. He runs the parking lot and is Aunt Bertha's grandson. Now, Patrick think he the shit with them ears, baby. Patrick got toddler ears, and you can't tell him that he ain't the shit. Obviously, hoes in Atlanta is on him. He's chocolate tatted up with a beard and a bunch of razor bumps. Not my type, but somebody like him. Then we are introduced to Melvin, who is also Candy's cousin and godson. She raised him like he was her child. She loves both of them. He is the kitchen manager and also Aunt Bertha's grandson. Candy feels like Ty goes kind of hard on Melvin, and he like, Melvin is a grown, like 6'3", 500-pound man. Girl, calm the hell down. He can handle himself. Candy, I love her, but she is just way too soft when it comes to people. So Melvin and Patrick live together right beside OLG, so they ain't got no business being late. Not now business being late, child. So we learn that Patrick goes with some girl named Safari. Really cute girl, cute body, cute, look pretty brown girl. He is a reformed hoe, so he says, but I don't really truly believe that. Coming from one reformed hoe to another, I don't see reformed over him. If the right bitch give him the right look and the right time of the night, he gonna fuck. So I don't really truly believe that. I feel like he faithful now, but not forever. So then we have Brandon, and he has the girls over. No, is this Brandon or Torian? Oh no, I was right. Brandon and Dominique go on a date together to this really cute spot. He's suited and booted. She come with her little Fashion Nova outfit on and her little long ponytail. And then, you know, they talking, they flirting or whatever. And he tells her that he wants to date her. And he don't really feel like it's a conflict of interest that they work together, but Dom feels like it will complicate things or whatever, because you know there is a no fraternizing clause with working for OLG, despite the fact that Candy and Ty met while they both were at work. But hey, this is their business. If they don't want, you know, the co-workers fraternizing, you ain't supposed to be fraternizing. So at the end of their date, they hug, and he tries to give her a kiss, and she curves the hell out of him. She was like, I do not kiss on the first date, love. I know that's right. I don't know where your nasty mouth being. But he's a handsome dude. She a cute girl. It's cute for them. We'll see where this goes. So then we see Chandrika, or Chandrilla, as Aunt Bertha like to call her, and Dominique. They head over to Torian's crib for a little, you know, a little nosh, a little get together. And we find out that Torian did not get paid for doing all of the styling and everything for the little reunion that they just had at OLG. And I'm like, why didn't they pay this man? And why did you do it for free? What is going on, Candy? What is going on? Why didn't you pay this man? And I'm sorry, Torin, why didn't you demand to be paid? Because I'm not doing nothing for free, sir. No. Absolutely not. What is going on? I'm starting to feel like Candy is a cheapskate. Like, what is going on? So they all sitting down talking, and Torian says to Dominique, you dating somebody? And she plays it coy. She was like, I'm seeing somebody, but she don't want to really put it out there that her and Brandon or messing around, especially since they're not official and they ain't supposed to be fucking around. So Chandrika was like, everybody done slept with somebody at OLG. And I was like, ew, the fluids that are being passed around. Disgusting. So Melvin goes to see his granny Bertha at her house. He over there cooking or whatever. He up there cooking some baked chicken and collard greens and macaroni and cheese and all types of shit. We find out that he actually went to culinary art school and that Kandi paid for it. She says that she partially paid for it, but I don't really believe that. I feel like she paid for it all, but that's fine. She got the money to do it. Hell, do it. And basically, with them telling us that is that, you know, he has a degree where he could go work for a more upscale restaurant, but he's staying loyal to the family and working there, even though he feels overworked. Child, I mean, I guess I just know that I would want to elevate my career, and from the looks of it, being at OLG is not going to take you where you need to be taken. So Aunt Bertha's daughter Kim and Aunt Joyce, Mama Joyce, been arguing, child. They done got into it. So apparently Kim is the former manager of OLG. How many managers have OLG had? Because I swear every episode we meet a new manager. How many managers did this place have? Jesus Christ. So we find out that she left, though, because of numerous reasons, and one of them being because Mama Joyce cussed her ass out. So Kandi wants to have a meeting with all the aunties and Kim and everything to get everything back on track, because at the end of the day, they are family. But Mama Joyce in her confessional says that Kim said, I'm leaving, who's coming with me, when she decided to quit. Now, if she did do some shit like that, that's fucked up. Like, this is your family's business. I know you ain't trying to start a coup and take everybody with you. Like, no ma'am. So if she did do that, that's fucked up. So then we see Phillip. He meets Brian on his first day back, or he finally meets Brian, period. Now remember, Brian is the one with the Jerry curl toupee. I don't understand why every morning this man wakes up and decides to choose violence, but I'm not here for it. I don't know why every day this man wakes up like, this is a good decision to wear this monstrosity on my head. But you know what? If he likes it, I don't love it. So the aunties, however, love them some Brian. I was like, cause y'all hair is the same. Y'all got the same hairstyles. Y'all get it. Y'all understand each other on that level. So Brian meets Phillip, and he was like, you know, I normally do upstairs and downstairs at the same time, telling him what he normally does while he's there at OLG. But Phillip was like, you'll do what I basically tell you gonna do. I don't know what you used to do. Now, I felt like Phillip could have handled that a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got to be so snippety snappity with everybody. I feel like, yes, it's good to, you know, have order or whatever, but you do have to talk to people, you know, correctly. You just can't just be like the people all the time, because somebody gonna end up slapping your ass. So he asked to speak to Brian downstairs. They go downstairs, and the first thing that Brian lays his eyes on is the OLG greenery wall, which, child, it literally did look like some shit at a funeral home. The OLG wasn't sitting upright. It was crooked. It looked like Blaze or Ace put it together. It just looked cheap and tawdry. It just looked a mess. Like Kandi and Todd, what is going on over there? Y'all got too much money for this place to be looking like this. Like, put some effort into it. Get a bigger building, because that space is not big enough. First of all, y'all need a whole new staff. Y'all just need to start all over again, because this is a mess. This is like Sweetie Pies here in St. Louis. Like, this is the level that OLG is on. And Miss Robbie ain't nearly got as much money as Kandi does. So that's saying a lot that y'all restaurant is on the same level as Sweetie Pies was. Like, y'all got to get it the fuck together over there and stop being so fucking cheap. So Brian is just bemused, honey, by this greenery wall. And Phillip was like, look, concentrate. So their encounter was kind of like just... it was weird. It was like they both trying to fill each other out. I just don't get it, child. So we learned also that Brian has a drinking problem. He really saw that he had a drinking problem during COVID. So apparently he stopped drinking. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord, for that. So then we see Chandrika invite all the co-workers out for drinks, and Phillip is like, absolutely not happening. He feels like that is totally unprofessional, and he will not be going. I just feel like at this point, I like Phillip, but I feel like he's just a stick in the mud. Like he's a type A personality, and don't really care for it. So then we see Phillip at home with his boyfriend Felipe, and I clocked that. I knew his ass was gay. Him and Felipe make a really handsome couple or whatever. He got a really beautiful house. His house was laid and it was just immaculate. There wasn't a speck of dust in sight. Was it just me, or did Felipe look like he couldn't speak a lick of English? It was no Espanol. All he kept on saying is oh, okay. Like he wasn't saying shit. They apparently have a long distance relationship. They have been together for a little bit over a year. And we also find out that Phillip has always been a leader, apparently, his whole life. His mother told him that he was always the type just to lead and not follow. And unfortunately, he lost his mother a year before, which also motivates him to, push hard in his life and his career. And that was just really sad that he lost his mom. You can tell that him and his mother had a very close relationship. So the workers at OLG all meet up for drinks, minus Phillip, of course. Dom says that Brian's toupee is killing her, and I holler because I'm like, finally, somebody said it, Jesus. Somebody said it. So then we find out that Brian and Torian used to fiddle foul around. They used to hit swords, honey. So in his confessional, Brian was like, in the past, we tugged and pulled, but his penis is too big and that's not going to work for me. And I was like, you know what, sir? We didn't need to know that. We absolutely did not need to know that. But then again, we did need to know that. They don't even look like they would fuck around with each other, but I guess, child, I guess. So Brandon arrives and Chandrika rearranges seats so he can sit next to Dom. And Dom is like, bitch, I'm trying to keep this shit on the low. And you was just putting our business out there on Front Street. Mind your business, Chandrika. But this is the problem. You can't trust no lady named Chandrika. And I know we got a T-Squad member named Chandrika. Hey, girl. Sorry your name is Chandrika. I love you. But you can't trust nobody named Chandrika. You just cannot. Because your mamas was indecisive. They didn't know if they want to name you Sean or Drika. So they just said, fuck it, we just gonna put it together. Absolutely not. It's rude and ain't nobody got time for that. Love you though, girl. All jokes. So Patrick arrives and he talking about his little boo thing, Safari. And Chandrika at the end of the table making faces like, and acting all impatient because lo and behold, her and Patrick used to have a little situationship, meaning they used to smash. Apparently they smashed at the job because we saw footage of them coming out one of the back rooms together. Disgusting. Don't ever want to eat there at OLG ever, ever, ever. So she says that she was more advanced than him, basically, and he wasn't giving what needed to be gave. So she started dating somebody else, and she been engaged now for the past 2 years. But the way she was acting seemed to me like she is still pressed over Mr. Patrick. And if I was her nigga, I'd be feeling some type of way about the way she was acting, because she was making little slick comments and faces and all of this stuff. I thought she was engaged though, sis. Like, what's the tea? So they talk about Phillip and how he is stick in the mud, and they wonder how long he gonna last there. Meanwhile, Patrick is listening as they talking about, well, it was mainly Chandrika complaining about how much they make. She was like, minimum wage is $15 an hour. That's how much we get paid. But the people at Family Dollar make $17 an hour. They talking about the food, this, that, and the third. And, Patrick is sitting there feeling some type of way because that's his cousin and that's his cousin's business. And I was like, why would y'all feel comfortable enough to be sitting up there talking about the place that y'all work in front of y'all boss's family? Make it make sense, Jesus. Make it make sense. But once again, Kandi said out of her mouth that she keeps these people around because they've been there from the beginning and because they're loyal. Well, you keeping loyal people around that obviously aren't professional is the reason why your restaurant keeps on getting bad health scores, bad reviews. So I blame everything on Kandi. So we then see the family meet at Kandi's guest house so they can have their family meeting, child. Aunt Weenie is there to be Kandi's backup. It's tension as soon as Mama Joyce and Aunt Nora walk in. Kim was looking like, here them hoes go. So Kim was like, since this damn restaurant, I don't feel comfortable. Last time I spoke to Aunt Joyce, she was going off cursing. It's on Facebook. I know exactly where it's at. She all on her phone trying to find the post, couldn't find the post, child. Everybody sitting there waiting. So Mama Joyce, of course, get annoyed and she jump in and she was like, I said if y'all gonna walk out after the way Kandi took care of y'all can go head on and walk out. Kim was like, you said y'all better get the motherfucking kitchen together because that's my kitchen. Joyce was like, I have never said that was my damn kitchen. And I'm looking like, Joyce, you lying. I can so see Mama Joyce saying some shit like that because she don't give a damn how she talk to folks. So things is getting heated. So Kandi makes Mama Joyce move from her seat over further away from Kim because, Kandi, it looked like Mama Joyce did try to jump on a few people in the past. So Mama Joyce was like, y'all know it ain't none of my damn restaurant. And then Bertha was like, why are you cursing so? Child, can somebody please give Aunt Bertha some new foundation? I'm tired of this lady looking like she got beet juice on her face every episode. It is disrespectful. Hook that lady up. So Mama Joyce was like, she the one said it was my motherfucking restaurant. I didn't curse anybody out. And they looking like, bitch, you just was cursing. Make it make sense, girl. So Kim was like, I wasn't comfortable there. That's why I left. Nora rolling her eyes like, this bitch lying her ass off, old dramatic ass. So then Kandi says that she didn't like hearing that Kim tried to get other people to leave when she quit. And Kim was like, that's a lie. Aunt Nora was sitting there. She wasn't even there. Aunt Nora was like, I'm going by what Joyce called and told me. She called me and said y'all walked out. Kim was like, I said, what? And Nora was like, you can play innocent. I heard what she said. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. And I was like, but girl, you just said that you heard all of this from Joyce. So how you heard what she said? God, they be sitting up here lying their asses off. Now we see that Aunt Nora and Mama Joyce are the messy ones. Bertha is the one that seemed like she got the most sense out of everybody, child. So, Kim then stand up. And because at this point, Nora was already standing up. So Kim stands up and Kim was like, Nora, enough is enough. And Nora was like, I will throw your butt down like I did before. And I was like, see, them hoes be over there banging on Lil Rock. So Kim was like, go to church. Meanwhile, she didn't walk to where it's more space and opportunity because she like, what's up? What's up, Aunt Nora? Meanwhile, Kandi blocking Aunt Nora from getting to Kim, child. It's a mess. They act like they own WWE SmackDown, the old folks edition. Kandi was like, after everything it gets settled, everybody calm down. Kandi was like, I don't know what just happened, but that ain't it. Everybody has to put the past in the past. So Kim was like, I apologize. I will do what it takes. I love my aunt. And Bertha was like, y'all hug each other. And Kim was like, no, you asking for too much now. And Aunt Nora was like, keep her away from me. Aunt Nora was not over it. So Mama Joyce was like, well, all right now, we done with that. Y'all don't let this food go to waste. I done bought chicken and all this stuff. Y'all better not let this food go to waste. So they go in there and start eating. And Kandi and Winnie, like, they just sat up here and was damn near about to fight. Now they all in there eating chicken together. Like, make it make sense. So then we see Kandi at OLG and she sit down and talk to her cousin Patrick at the bar. He tells her what Chandrika was saying when they all caught up for drinks. And Kandi in her confession was like, she barely show up. Like, how the hell she gonna sit up here and, complain about how much she makes? Once again, Kandi, why is this girl still there? The customers don't like her. She's rude. She complain all the time. She's unprofessional. She's late. Like, why do you keep this girl around? Just have her as a friend. If that's all you concerned about is loyalty, have her as a friend, but she do not need to be working there. So We then see that it's Torian's first day back on the job. And so he going downstairs checking everything out, and Phillip is sitting there on his computer. And Phillip was like, hello or whatever. And he was like, can we talk? And so Torian was like, oh, I mean, like, I didn't know this was on the schedule. You just want to talk? He was like, yeah, just, I just want to sit down and talk to you. So first of all, the first encounter was just all off because to me, Torian came in with an attitude with the situation based off what he heard from the other coworkers. So Phillip is looking at him, and he's working next to him, looking underneath one of the tables as he was like, hey, well, I'm Phillip, or I'm Torian. And Phillip was like, when I talk to people, I like to talk to them to their face. So Torian was like, oh, okay. And so he sits down, and Phillip basically lays the law down, letting him know who he is and what he do and the chain of command around here, basically letting him know that I can hire and fire your ass. And the whole meeting was just thrown off from the beginning, and it just went downhill from there. So Torian was like, how I left wasn't professional at all, and Phillip was like, kind of how you came in here wasn't professional. And I was like, oh Lord. So Torian was like, I said who I was, but you have yet to do so. And Phillip says, I'm not going to explain my experience to you because I'm not applying for a job. And Torian hit him with, and I'm not either. Child, I holler, because Phillip met his match, boo. So Phillip peeps at this point that Torian came in with preconceived notions about him based off what the other coworkers must have said. So Torian was like, well, I'm back through Kandi's mouth. You can take that up with her. And that's just that on that. And the episode goes off. Phillip does have to learn how to loosen up a little bit and just be more nicer. It's nothing to smile and be, warm to people and still get your point across. You don't have to come in so sterile from the jump to get people to respect you. You know what I'm saying? So he does need to work on that. But then I also feel like the other workers there need to respect his authority and stop being so combative as well. And on top of that, Kandi and Ty just need to fire everybody and start over. Point blank and the period. Aunt Nora and Mama Joyce need to get somewhere and sit down before they bust a vein or break a hip, because ain't nobody got time. I'm actually loving Aunt Bertha outside of her makeup. She my favorite because Aunt Bertha lays it low and spreads it wide. She don't give a goddamn. Yeah, so that was my review on Kandi and the Gang. I give tonight's episode an A-. It was good. Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I will see you guys on the next one. Love ya. Bye.